Good morning from Baltimore, Maryland. Today is going to be a little different. I am on my way. I don't normally do this, but I'm on my way to look at a collection. I can't even remember. I don't think I've ever really bought a collection like this. I've definitely bought, I never, ever seen anything like this. If it's anything what I think it's going to be or what the pictures let on. Sorry, I'm very distracted by this Baltimore driver. Anyway, I am going to look at a collection of what they claim to be near 1,000 spaghetti poodles. Stay tuned. Oh, what a day. So, it ended up being a little over 400 poodles. I'm very hot. I'm very tired. I'm very dirty. I need to go wash my hands before I do anything and eat a sandwich. It took about 3 hours of looking it over and packing it up. My car is full to the brim. Thank God for this Jeep. I'm really excited to unbox it with you and show you what I got. I got some really special pieces. So it ended up being 4 huge boxes that I can barely lift or carry myself, and a bunch of little boxes. So this is the first little box. Again, kind of crazy sporadic packing system because I was trying to get out as quick as I could. It took 3 hours, like I said. It was hot. I was on someone else's time, so I have to use both hands to carefully unpack this. So this is what I've pulled out so far. This is one of the only ones I'd really never seen before. This is amazing with the butterfly. So cool. And there's miniature spaghetti elephants, donkeys, and a couple cats. I have to say, there's a couple really crazy things at play for this. One is the fact that I have never had a car that would be able to fit this much stuff. So the fact that I just got a car that would fit this much stuff comfortably, is it odd? The other part is I don't have Facebook. I don't use Facebook. My Facebook actually got hacked and I was unable to recover it, and I just let it go. I have like a burner account that I have no friends, no nothing. I never use Facebook Marketplace because it's honestly usually inconvenient and I don't buy, like that. I'm very meticulous about what I purchase. The fact that I just happened to be waiting yesterday. This happened yesterday. I had no idea this was going to happen. I was just waiting for something and just popped on Marketplace and it said just listed collection of poodles, almost 1,000 poodles. Ended up being a little over 400. I messaged them immediately and I just happened to be first. It was luck, or was it luck? Because the craziest part about this whole situation is I've spent the past month or two hyping up my halfway through the year poodle party event, and I didn't have all but 30 poodles. And when I do the cat events, 365 cats, for some reason it's easier for me to find the cats, and different cats too. It is not easy to find 187 plus variations of vintage poodles, quite frank, without paying up for them. So the fact that I already had this on my radar and I didn't have any searches saved on Marketplace or whatever, it just popped up. And I was starting to worry, honestly. I mean, I know I could do it, but I probably would have broke my back driving from antique center to antique center and probably overpaid for a few, which I don't like to do. I'm very careful about how much I spend on something. This was awesome. What can I say? Let's continue unboxing. So this was just a tiny priority mail box. These are all the ones I've opened, unboxed so far. I think what I'm going to do to be able to create the most space and least amount of chaos is I'm going to pull from the poodle sale as I go. I'm imagining this is going to take hours and hours and hours, but I'm pretty excited about it, so I'm going to go until I completely run out of gas. I have only gotten 2 small boxes out of the car since I last saw you, but I'm very excited about this one. Look. So here, I added a couple hobbyist poodles, some more tiny spaghetti poodles. But here, these big boys, 1940s Christ. Never have I ever. This is so cool. This is a pretty special thing. I'm not gonna lie. The paint in the face, the fact that it's complete. We'll have to dust this one off a little. Okay, so this is the first surface completely full. Now, I had been pulling a couple and listing them in my poodle sale as I went, but I kind of feel like it's important to get the full effect. So I'm going to stop doing that and just unpack them all and then pull. I feel like by now you're wondering, how did this person get so many poodles? Well, the story goes, the wife wanted one spaghetti poodle. So the husband bought one for her online, and then over the course of 20 years, magically ended up just buying and buying and buying and acquiring this collection. So sweet. And here's where we're at. And another surface is full. Left in the planter, the cats, bunch of Christ in there, all kinds of Japan, some with umbrellas. Some umbrellas are still in other boxes. Italian lamp, tall Japan statue, smaller Japan statue, another early one. Just incredible. All right, I'm starting on another surface, another earlier 40s one. Some really amazing long neck ones, a little cat. I've only found 2 tiny casualties so far, which is really good. 2 marbleized ones. Another one with the umbrella. This one's got the original tag on it, which is really neat. And another Italian dog back here. The dog and cat Napco set, which is always nice to see. And that black with the pink and the matte finish is usually pretty popular. Okay, another entire surface full of poodles. I feel like we left off somewhere around here. There are a few repeats, but they're good repeats. You got the tape measure, that's a fun one. I don't have all their umbrellas and babies and stuff mixed, matched together correctly yet. I'm just trying to unpack it and get it out of my car at this point. Some amazing graduation poodles. Another nice Christ. That one's a little older, that tall pink one. That one's more like 50s instead of 40s. Another Italian spaghetti poodle lamp. So many amazing things. It's incredible to see it all in one place. All right, guys, we filled yet another shelf. We have more character poodles. The firefighter, another Christ, some band members. Ones with the cat eye glasses are always my favorites. Now, these are shot glass holders and such. They do have their shot glasses. That one's got a decanter head. I have yet to unbox those. A bunch of these early Napco spaghetti dogs, not poodles, but still very fun with the bugs. There's a couple in here I haven't really seen before. The paint on them is mostly good, which is hard to find because, as we know, the red cold paint usually fades fast. Look at the planter one. Another spaghetti poodle with the glasses. So many fun ones. Again, the condition on probably 90% of these were amazing. A large spaghetti poodle, and then the planter back here. I'm barely halfway through unboxing all of this, so stay tuned. I'm still here. I'm almost halfway through. I'm about halfway through. I got another shelf down that I'm about to show you. But I just had the craziest thought. This is probably about 1,000, well, probably closer to 1,500 pounds in poodles. Whew. So here we have another shelf down. Lots of poodle cups, the makeup brush holders, and all kinds of fun stuff. Those are some newer ones. There weren't that many. There's probably about 5 or 6 of them. And by newer, I mean like 80s, probably 70s, 80s instead of 40s, 50s, 60s. Some amazing ones. Oh my gosh. Just another look. Like, look at this. This is crazy. I'm working on the next shelf now. I love this poodle planter. I wonder how many times I've said poodle in this. Wait, there is one I put on the next shelf up. This thing. Look at this giant Japanese one. It's so crazy. I'm like almost scared to handle it too much. All right, well, I just finished another shelf. I don't want these guys to get buried. Look at these guys. I know you're gonna see a sneak peek of some other ones that I've started on the next shelf, but we already saw that big Christ, and that one's gonna be Japan with the flowers. A big Italian one is the gray. I know there is a Japanese version to make look like the Italian. I have another one of those as well. Some amazing ones. And more cats as well. So freaking cool. Incredible to see it all coming together. All right, well, I'm still working on the same box, but I got some really good ones that it came out. The donkey, of course, is fantastic. Look at the pin cushion with the scissors. I still love that early Japanese one. The box is pretty fantastic. I've had different versions of that in the past. This one with the big teal bow, so 50s. It's this, though, that's so freaking cool. Early Japan, white with the blue. Still working on filling this gap, so stay tuned for that. All right, so another shelf is completed. I added a few more things since the last time I saw you. The Poodle Bank by Christ. I think a lot of those guys were there. Another fun hobbyist piece. I have filled my shelves to the point where I feel comfortable. Let me step back so you can see. That's a lot of poodles. Now, don't forget, we have these guys as well as these guys. I ended up putting this giant black one on the stove, of course, because where else do you put your 10-pound poodle? I'm gonna start working on the table. My plan is to unbox all of them. I'm almost done at this point. Just a couple more boxes, and then I will continue pulling for the poodle sale, and I'll have more room. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that whole surface. You guys, I'm freaking dying. That was the funniest interaction. So my office is next to a bar. And I pulled in because the heaviest box was coming up, and I got the spot right out front of my office, and I was like, oh God. There was like a group of guys, and I was like, oh my God, please be super drunk and don't make eye contact with me. Don't offer me for help. Because I was thinking, as soon as you open this door, you're going to be like, ah! And sure enough, one of them offered to help me, and I was like, no, it's good. It's a little messy in there. It's fine. I got it. Maybe you could just open the screen door. Anyway, he ended up refusing and helped me and took the box inside. I wish I had his face. Oh my God, I was so awkward. He was a champion about it. I'm still working on this huge box. However, I had to show you this. These were also in there, the set of 3 Bradley mermaids. Look at all these amazing poodles. Italian, Japanese, the shot glasses, cat eye glasses, Italian, another weird animal. More Italian, the desk set Italian. Absolutely incredible. Oop, low phone. Cat. But, oh, this is a good one. Look at the little flower poodle cub. Insane. But this is the noteworthy one. This is my favorite. This I've never seen before. I actually gave them, I should say, extra for it. Because, I have never seen it. In gold, and the size, the original tag, everything about it is absolutely insane. 10 out of 10. Well, I finally just finished unpacking them all. This is by far the craziest thing I have seen. Good morning. Oh my gosh, my body is hurting today. I was up bright and early, excited to start the day. I'm pulling about 150. I had about 150 spots left in my poodle sale on July 2nd. So I've been pulling and preloading those because when this goes live and when I go live on Whatnot to reveal this, I don't want to, sell off ones that I need for my poodle sale. How many times can I say poodle? So I have about 100 poodles left, just under 100 poodles left to preload. I'm a little over halfway through. Well, yeah, about 90 something. Still looks like I haven't even made it. Still have this entire table. I do think I'm gonna hold on to that gold one for a while. And all these on the shelves. I have officially under 100 spots left. I have about 80. Now, as I go through pulling, I'm trying to organize them all by generic weight class to make this easier for when this does go live. It's a huge task, but I think it will save a lot of mess. Now, of course, I also just had the thought as I was pulling all these miniatures, dude, Vintage Wars is on May 24th. I think this would be perfect. Whew. Well, I didn't get as far as I wanted to. I have exactly 50 left spots in my poodle sale to fill, and I packed up all the teeny tinies for Vintage Wars, which is on May 24th, which is a fast, rapid fire 30-minute train happening on Whatnot. I know I look tired. I was hoping to get my packages from yesterday's Whatnot show done. I only got 2. I am starving. I think I'm gonna have to take a break earlier than expected to go get Chipotle and stuff at Walmart to organize this chaotic mess. All right, I'm in Walmart. I feel like I'm dying. The weight of the poodles, literally, not metaphorically, has hit me hard here. I did get something to eat. I got my sticky notes, my index cards, all kinds of stuff ready for poodles and Vintage Wars, all the things, but I am losing steam. Well, it's almost 5 o'clock. I've been at it all day. I'm almost completely organized. I have a few scattered poodles. It's time to take a break, upload this video, and get ready for the most epic Whatnot sale.